Chapter 1. John Pemberton's Troubled Beginnings. John Pemberton, a pharmacist specializing in herbal medicine in Georgia, USA, was drafted into the Civil War, where he suffered a near-fatal injury. Doctors administered morphine to ease his pain, expecting him to die, but miraculously, he survived. After the war, John settled in Atlanta, working at one of the town's most prestigious pharmaceutical laboratories. To outsiders, his life seemed enviable, but few knew his secret. He had become addicted to morphine. The euphoric experience of surviving near death under morphine's influence left him craving that sensation in everyday life. Determined to overcome his addiction, John sought alternatives to manage his dependency. Chapter 2. The Creation of Pemberton's French Wine. John discovered Vin Mariani, a French wine infused with coca leaves containing cocaine, touted as a miracle cure for pain, fatigue, and even emotional distress. At the time, cocaine was legal, and such concoctions were widely sold. Inspired, John replicated Vin Mariani's formula, adding cola nuts, rich in caffeine, to enhance digestion, and named his product Pemberton's French Wine Coca. The drink combined cocaine's pain-relieving and appetite-suppressing properties with caffeine-stimulating effects. Targeting fellow war veterans struggling with similar issues, John produced a syrup in his laboratory, outsourcing bottling and distribution to local beverage manufacturers. His product became a regional sensation, establishing him as a successful entrepreneur. Chapter 3. Adapting to Prohibition and the Birth of Coca-Cola. In 1886, Atlanta enacted a citywide alcohol ban, threatening John's business as his drink contained wine. Undeterred, he reformulated the recipe, removing alcohol and replacing it with sugar syrup for sweetness, creating a non-alcoholic version. With the help of his accountant, Frank Robinson, John rebranded the product as Coca-Cola to distance it from its alcoholic predecessor and avoid scrutiny from authorities. He shifted his marketing strategy, selling the syrup to pharmacies, which mixed it with soda water to create a refreshing daily beverage. This pivot proved wildly successful, and Coca-Cola's sales soared, transforming it into a household name. Chapter 4. John Pemberton's Death and Asa Candler's Takeover. Tragically, John's success was cut short when he succumbed to his morphine addiction in 1888, passing away at age 57. He left one-third of his company's shares to his son, who also struggled with addiction. That same year, entrepreneur Asa Candler seized the opportunity to acquire the majority of Coca-Cola's shares. Initially skeptical, Asa recognized the product's commercial potential after negotiations, purchasing two-thirds of the company, with the remaining third held by John's son. As the new leader, Asa focused on scaling Coca-Cola through innovative marketing, despite the lack of modern advertising platforms like radio or social media. Chapter 5. Asa Candler's Marketing Revolution. Asa employed a bold marketing strategy, plastering the Coca-Cola logo on everything from cafe awnings to barn walls across Atlanta. The brand became inescapable, with residents encountering the logo at every turn. Instead of traditional advertising, Asa built relationships with pharmacies that distributed Coca-Cola syrup, obtaining lists of their top-spending customers. He sent these customers vouchers for free Coca-Cola drinks at soda fountains, capitalizing on the universal appeal of free products. The campaign was a resounding success, boosting consumption to nearly 1 million liters annually by the late 1890s and cementing Coca-Cola's place in American culture. Chapter 6, Navigating the Cocaine Ban. In 1902, Atlanta banned cocaine due to growing concerns about its addictive properties and links to crime, posing a threat to Coca-Cola's core ingredient. ASA adapted by refining the formula to remove most cocaine from the coca leaves, though trace amounts remained. As national restrictions tightened, the U.S. government limited coca leaf imports to two suppliers, Maywood Chemical Company and Rahway Import-Export Company. To secure his supply, ASA lobbied lawmakers, successfully advocating for a legal exemption for special leaves to support American economic development. This strategic maneuver ensured Coca-Cola's survival, earning ASA widespread acclaim for his business acumen. Chapter 7, Countering Imitators with Bottling Innovation. As Coca-Cola's popularity grew, counterfeiters began mimicking its formula and branding, damaging its reputation. In 1899, two entrepreneurs, Joseph Whitehead and Benjamin Thomas, proposed a solution: bottling Coca-Cola in distinctive, curvy glass bottles to differentiate it from imitations. They also suggested franchising the brand, allowing regional partners to produce and distribute the drink under strict guidelines. This innovation made Coca-Cola the first franchise brand in the U.S., ensuring consistency and accessibility. By the early 1900s, Coca-Cola became an indispensable part of American life. Chapter 8, Leadership Transitions and Global Expansion. In 1916, Asa Candler retired as Coca-Cola's leader to serve as Atlanta's mayor, passing the company to his family. In 1919, the Candler family sold Coca-Cola to Ernest Woodruff and his investors. Ernest's son, Robert Woodruff, took the helm and ushered in a new era of innovation. Under Robert's leadership, Coca-Cola eliminated all cocaine from its formula, replacing it with caffeine, and introduced positive initiatives such as sponsoring returning U.S. soldiers and providing free drinks at global events like the Olympics. These efforts elevated Coca-Cola's status as a symbol of American culture. Chapter 9, Coca-Cola's Global Legacy. Today, Coca-Cola's logo is one of the most recognizable in the world, second only to Nike. The company serves nearly 2 million cups daily across 200 countries. Coca-Cola's journey from John Pemberton's makeshift laboratory to a global empire reflects resilience, adaptability, and strategic innovation. Its story underscores that success is not determined by one's origins, but by the ability to navigate challenges and evolve with the times.